Alright, well, hello today. I'm going to be demonstrating with you a couple of objects that I have 3D printed, which are pretty unique and cool and peculiar for the fact that they are embedded within each other, as in other words, they're encapsulated, and there's no way to really machine these type of products, items, or otherwise, construct them, because they have to be literally printed inside of one another. Let me start with some examples. Okay, what we have here, I'm just going to flip it around so you can see my large screen. And I'll go ahead and pull up a couple of models. For this one, in an example, is 3 spheres, as I can show you here, which have very minimal tolerance. I've given 10 thousandths, so that's 5 thousandths per side, so there's not a lot of play in there, but there are 3 perfect spheres propagated, down to make them this type of shape here. And as you see on the screen, if I take off the alignments, suppress them, that is 4 and 5, I can go ahead and show you what they look like individually. However, this is kind of the beginning of something very cool, as you can see. Alright, another example would be just your standard simple chain link. Yeah, go figure. So here what I had constructed was I just created a link and I threw it on a plane, and then I duplicated it and linked them together, and decided to go ahead and try my luck at printing them, and here is what I've come up with. So there's no seams. These are inevitably together forever, and there's no way again to disassemble them. And I thought it to be pretty cool to do this as an example of what the properties, the capabilities of printing can offer. Having, being able to do that without welding or having seams in the chain link, for instance. Another example, of course, would be this ball bearing, this wheel bearing that I've created, which is right here. Now, it's fully functional. Again, it spins, and each one of those little bearings are free and independent from another. But the cool thing about it is they're encapsulated into this shell. This rim here and this rim here have been literally printed layer by layer until they have all been, again, encapsulated in there. This cannot be machined or made. It can probably be pressed if you were to make it out of metal and use a flaring tool to bend these 2 outer components into place, which is how they make real actual metal ones. Again, my whole purpose and intent of this demonstration is to show the capabilities that a 3D printer has with being able to design and print things such as these items that are clearly not able to be constructed of otherwise. This one in particularly, because they're perfect spheres, they are just embedded into one another. So I call it just an encapsulated sphere. Anyway, I appreciate your time, and until next time, see you soon.